So I know EA is not going to watch this video, but nonetheless, I wanted to go ahead and see what you guys wanted fixed in Madden 19 from the Madden community. Obviously, EA is not going to watch this video most likely, and I do not work for EA, so I can't, make them watch this video. If you want to, you can tweet this video at EA Sports. Try to get to see if maybe someone can watch it there to kind of get a good grip of what the Madden community wants. But nonetheless, guys, we're going to cover the top 50 things that the Madden community, you guys, want fixed in Madden 19. Starting off right away, we have more solos with packs. I do definitely agree with that. Honestly, it seems like this year they just took that all away, and they made it so that this year was like one single player, elite player. You get one elite player from a solo, and that's pretty much it. Nothing too crazy, nothing too insane. The year of the NAT, don't make next year the year of the NAT, EA. Definitely something that we need to fix. Let me go ahead and do this. Next one. He said, you asked for one, I'm going to give you two. It's alright, man. First, he wants the win direction, initial kickoff, do not know until after selected, have win meter always shown, and second, why 5 pauses per game? It slows down the game. I do agree that, yes, 5 pauses per game is very annoying, and obviously if someone already knows they're going to lose the game, they saw pause in the game, they saw, waiting that 30 seconds, pause it again, 30 seconds, jump off sides, all that kind of nonsense. So I do agree that 5 pauses per game is definitely, I don't feel like it shouldn't, I don't know, maybe 3 pauses of the game, 2 pauses of the game. I have no idea, but when it comes to, well, it's 10 total, because it's per half. So maybe 3 per half. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, guys. How many pauses should be per half? And then our next one we have here is going to be the Mutt Draft. So this actually is about, again, this is not just about Mutt. This could be about franchise mode. This could be about Mutt. This could be about Madden in general. The Mutt Draft games need to be chosen off of team overalls because there's always those all 99 overalls playing people that don't pay anything. Okay, so he's not talking about the Mutt Draft. He's talking about the actual matchmaking in the actual Mutt. So I do agree that there needs to be some kind of system that, you match make with a certain overall. I think I talked about this before, but for example, if you're an 85 overall, you should match up with anywhere from an 85 or 80 to an 85. If you're an 80, you can match up with an 85, stuff like that. If you're a 90, you match up with people who are 90 to 95. And I believe once you get to the higher overalls, like 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, I feel like there's a little bit more strict there. It should be, because again, a 95 matching up with a 99, it's a lot more fair than a 90, but I feel like somewhat it should be like 95 matches up with a 97, stuff like that. Definitely needs to be more of a system they need to implement in the game where you're not matching up with a crazy, crazy team. Next one we have here is going to be Takeout blanket coverage chemistry. It's the most cards unusable. For example, I can't use any of the draft promo players that just came out recently. I do agree that the blanket coverage chemistry is an issue, but it's not an issue because of the chemistry. It does only give you a plus to finesse move, and it gives you a plus to man coverage. The issue is man coverage. They need to fix man coverage in Madden 19. Because in all honesty, man coverage is just so freaking broken. There's no point to run it. There's like 90% of the routes will kill man coverage. They need to fix man coverage in Madden 19. If they are going to have power-ups, make them worth it. +1 to all stats is kind of whack at 99 overall. What's the point? I do agree. Now, the thing is, this is my stance on power-ups. And I have to say this because, it's so weird how EA did power-ups this year. It's like they forced power-ups on us, they took them away, and then they forced on us again. To begin the year, how EA did power-ups was smart, in my opinion. If you wanted an ability, you had to power up your cards. So it wasn't really the +1s and +2s that you were powering up for. It was getting an ability on your card. Then throughout the year, they kind of went away from power-ups and was like, you know what? Love power-ups. You get abilities on your cards by completing master sets. And it's like, okay, so we're just going to get away from power-ups. Now masters are a thing. And now at the end of the year, they're kind of bringing them back and going like, oh, hey, you want that +1s, +2s, there's your power-up. And it doesn't work. It doesn't work when you have a card that already has a power-up. Yes, you're getting +1s and +2s, but you're making the card NAT. You can't ever sell them. They need to make power-ups ultra untradeable next year. That's my solution right there. More of a realistic simulation football game. No money plays or threshold animations. They do need to fix thresholds next year. Just have a game that's based on skill. Don't let a number decline the game, in my opinion. You'll see the game with... okay, so this is actually a major issue. And I gotta cover this because this is not just Madden, okay? Let me tell you this, guys. This is not just Madden. This is Fortnite and Madden and a lot of other games. It's called pick up and play. Madden wants to be pick up and play. It wants to be, I can never play Madden in my life, pick up a copy of Madden, put it in my Xbox, go on Madden, and win a game. And the fact of the matter is, they don't want the skilled players. They don't want these crazy overall skilled players that can do everything in Madden. They don't want a skill gap in Madden, because skill gaps make less people play. Less people play means less money for EA. And less money for EA, okay, I'm not trying to rhyme this whole entire thing. But you guys get what I'm saying. If there's a skill gap, then it makes it so that people don't want to play, right? Bad players won't play Madden. So what they want to do is make everything random. Fortnite did the same exact thing. Everything is random in both games. If you keep stuff random, you avoid skill to a certain degree, it's going to go ahead and help you. Now, yes, they're all skill in Fortnite. They're skill in Madden. I know there's someone out there who's going to say, I'm no skilled Madden player ever. Well, yes, you can be skilled, but I'm saying that majority of the stuff that happens in Madden isn't skill. I could throw up a pass on you right now and aggressive catch you, and I could have just picked up the game yesterday. And that's not skill. That's something that, it's just random. They keep these games random to keep more people playing. That's an issue for people who want to have skill at the game and not just, oh, I play it once in a blue moon and I just want to pick up and play. Remove squads and put time and energy into a better franchise mode. This is something I really freaking hope happens next year. Add stuff to franchise mode, okay? Yes, I know not 100% of the freaking Madden fan base plays franchise mode. Don't get me wrong. I understand that. But the fact of the matter is, it's a fun game mode. If you're not playing Ultimate Team, you're not grinding, spending money, or, sniping, and you just want to have fun playing a football game, franchise mode is actually really fun. I, personally speaking, I used to only play franchise mode. I used to not play Ultimate Team that much and just play franchise mode. And that's why I would get Madden every year, because of franchise mode. Before Ultimate Team, before Madden 10, which Madden 11 was when it really kicked off, but Madden 10 was when it first started. Before Madden 10, the first 10 years of Madden I played was just because of franchise mode. And most of the games only had franchise mode. You didn't have all these other, you had mini games, but you mainly had franchise mode. And that's what I love playing. I hope they fix franchise mode. I hope they add more detail to franchise mode. When it comes to squads, yeah, squads was a failure. That's pretty much it. In Madden 19, I want them to make the CPU blocking a lot better. Sometimes if I'm running the ball, my offensive lineman runs past a guy about to engage with and sprints 10 yards field to help block somewhere else. So, yeah, I feel like that would be a little bit more of awareness and more logical. I think what this guy's trying to say is he wants the players to be more logical, the CPU to be more logical. And I do agree that sometimes you'll see some crazy crap. Like, for example, exactly what this guy's saying, I went ahead and ran in a video. I ran Lamar Jackson to the left-hand side. And there was one guy in front of me, a linebacker. Hayden Hurst, my tight end, could have blocked that one tight end, that one linebacker. I could have ran down for a 70-yard touchdown. Instead, he doesn't block that linebacker. He blocks another, linebacker. He blocks another linebacker across the middle of the field. So he runs away from this middle linebacker in front of me to go all the way to the right to block someone that doesn't help out on the play. I agree. They need to fix that. And this guy says better franchise mode. Actually, so my bad. I read that comment. I read that comment too soon. My bad, guys. So that's the guy who's talking about better franchise mode. The matchmaking. Alright, so this guy is talking about the matchmaking. Yeah, a 91 overall team should not be matched up at 99. Talked about that previously, and I do agree that they should not be matching up. I'm actually going to go ahead and take away the black box. I just did that so that we could go ahead and talk about one at a time. But yeah, so no trades. I honestly think they should bring back, when you trade a card, don't make it NAT. I get why they did that. They did it because of farm accounts and because of scamming. They don't care about scamming. They don't care about people getting scammed. Farm accounts. They did it because of farm accounts. I mean, yeah, we could sit here and be like, oh, they did it because they care about us. Because they don't want us to get scammed. No. You can still get scammed. Someone takes your whole entire team, and they could just put it into elite token set and get elite tokens back and make coins, right? So it's because of farm counts. But I want a more equal and same or close to same overall matchmaking. Again, talked about that before. The matchmaking part of the game would be nice to create your own work option or create your own card. Own card set program would be much cheaper than going tickets for user experience and fun. Okay, that would be a cool idea. Definitely, I agree that would be a cool idea. I could never see EA doing that. Just could not. The matchmaking for seasons. Yeah, so fix that, yeah. Something to counter playmaker or better man coverage. Yep, fix man coverage. They should fix the thresholds. The 91 zone shouldn't be the max. I agree. They definitely need to fix thresholds. It shouldn't be 91 zone plays the same as 99 zone. That was ridiculous, and I don't know who came up with that concept, but they need to be fired. Because 91 zone and 99 zone playing exactly the same is just stupid. It should be 91 to 95 and 95 to 99. Yes, a 95 zone playing the same as 99, that's honestly more realistic than a 91 zone, right? They could do it, like a +2 threshold every single time. So 91 to 93, 94 to 95, 96 to 97, stuff like that. Just make it more realistic. More weekly content. I don't know. I feel like EA does definitely go ahead and release a lot of weekly content, especially during the season. I mean, we have Team of the Week every single week. We have always, Football Outsiders. We have a lot of limited time cards, Legends every week. I mean, they do release a lot of content during the week. Put injuries in MUT and weather again, not single rain. I do agree that weather should be in MUT just because it adds more realistic tone. Do not put injuries in MUT. If you guys have not played, what was it? Oh, crap. Madden 25 and I believe Madden 15. I might be incorrect in the years. Injuries are the worst. And the funny thing about injuries is you can't injure a quarterback. Because if you don't have a backup quarterback in your on your team and your quarterback gets injured, he can just go right back out there and not be hurt at all. That was a glitch back when we had injuries. I don't want injuries. Please, no injuries. More solos like Journey and Gauntlet. Yes, please. This year, the fact that we had one journey and one gauntlet is kind of ridiculous. In previous years, we have had 3 gauntlets and 6 journeys. Spacing, offense, defense, no one route or defense should be run over with a penalty in the game. Okay. Yeah. So, I'm trying to understand this guy's comment. Same as offense running. Alright, so yeah, so you pretty much you can't run the same. You shouldn't be able to run the same play over and over again, which covers the money plays. No predetermined animations, 100%, please. The fact of the matter is, when you throw a pass up, you're going to get one of 6 different animations, and yeah, it's annoying. Fix guaranteed one-play touchdowns, no more money plays. The interception glitch, this one is annoying. And let me explain this one, because this one's going to tick you guys off. They fixed this. The interception glitch where you pick the ball off and then your guy starts running the wrong way, they fixed that. They actually fixed that in, I believe, in March. They fixed it, and 1 week later, they broke it again. They fixed it for a week. I remember playing a squads game, and it was, not a squads game, I played online, and it was fixed. And then a week later, they broke it again. I was petty. An option to play 2 players only on squads. The issue with that would be matchmaking. Playing 2 players on a squad would take a lot longer to matchmake. That would be the only issue. Now, if you're saying one team can play 2 players versus a 3 players team, then yes, that would make sense, and I would agree with that. But if you're saying like 2v2s, that would take a lot more to matchmake. One thing I want to see happen next year is Madden Ultimate Team is the option to not only buy points, but to buy coins. Yes, please, please, please. Random Talker 88, I love you. Yes, 100% agree. They need to add that option. They added it into mobile because they were tired of people buying coins. So they added it into mobile, added it to console. Now, the issue is they're not going to. And I will promise you, they're not going to, ever. You will never see a Madden where you can buy coins. Because there's one issue if they go ahead and let you buy coins. Gambling laws. If you can spend money on coins and packs, they have to release something. They have to give us a beautiful number that they won't ever give us. They have to tell us the pack odds. In order for it to be legal, they have to give us the pack odds. They're not going to give us the pack odds because we'll see how bad they are. Photo Hound, MUT player statistics. The horrible fumble recovery animation or lack of. I'm sick of seeing 5 guys just stand there. Yep, I agree. Yep. Pretty much when you fumble the ball and you have guys all around the ball and they're just like standing there looking around like, where's the ball at? Where's the ball at? And then the quarterback would turn around and just pick the ball off the ground. Stop letting bums run the same play. We talked about that. Yep, no money plays, no same play animations. NFL Journey, huge downgrade, all the packs. Exactly. More solo packs and more journeys. The overthrows when you have a 97 overall quarterback. Again, yes, I agree. Just the stupidness of random animations. Random things happening when they shouldn't happen. They need to fix matchmaking 100%. When you have a running back 98 carrying, they fumble a lot. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Again, that's all randomness. I want a good franchise mode. We talked about that 100%. When a defender is nowhere near the wide receiver and jumps acting like an idiot. Yeah, again, that's all random animations. A guy will get an animation to catch the ball when the ball is not there. That shouldn't happen. Shouldn't automatically get stuck back in the hand who fumbled it. Yup, again, if a player fumbles the ball, a quarterback can't just be like, oh, I fumbled the ball. You have guys everywhere, and they just turn around and the ball gets stuck back in their hand. No. Squads need to be fixed desperately. Yes, they do need to be fixed. Lagging out of games. How many people, comment down below and tell me, how many people have been in a game, right? You've been in a squads game, and at least one person lags out of the game. At least one. I guarantee you, if we're being realistic and everyone watching this video right now is commenting down below, this video has 900 comments. Guarantee you. Comment down below if that's happened to you. It was a year of NAT. Yes, don't make next year the year of NAT. And again, I've said this before and I'll say it again. EA, you're not watching this, but if you were, if you want to get rid of farm accounts, you hate them, you can't stand them, make solos repeatable. It's all you gotta do. We're not unreasonable. People who run farm accounts aren't unreasonable. Make solos repeatable. No one's gonna run a farm account. That's the only reason for a farm account, to redo solos. Make them repeatable. Fix it. All you gotta do, EA. Fix the pass interference. They never call it. Adding pass interference to Madden, only call it if it's a user pass interference. Do not let the CPU pass interference happen. Because back when holding was in MUT, we had a holding call called 25 times a game. And that was just a CPU holding randomly. If they're going to add PI, make it so that it has to be user PI and not CPU PI. Because I swear to God, if I lose a game because my safety randomly runs into a guy on a Hail Mary, I'm gonna be livid. I want so pretty much matchmaking is what he's saying. No tax off the auction block. Now, back in you asked me this question 3 or 4 years ago playing MUT, and I'll say yeah. I mean, Madden 25, what was it? Was it Madden 25? We did not have tax, I believe. I believe Madden 15 was the first year. And I hated it, right? It's awful. You lose 10%. But then when you kind of sit back and think, and I'm guaranteed these guys right here are going to exactly prove my point. Be careful what you ask for. Sniping will be so easy. Yeah, and the all shots would be the sniping possible in the first place. Exactly. So that's exactly what I'm saying. Is that it would ruin the auction block. Sniping would be a lot more difficult. Because now it's not about when you buy a card, you're risking something. Or when you snipe a card and you resell it. I don't know how to explain exactly. I'm going to let this guy's comment explain it right here. But it would really be the opposite of a good thing. Even though tax in this game is stupid, pointless, and I hate it, it is something that needs to be a thing because it would just ruin the market. And finally, the last comment, the interception issue. We already talked about that interception issue of the ball game picked off and then go ahead and you run the wrong way. They need to fix it. They did fix it and they broke it again. So guys, comment down below and tell me out of this whole entire video if you think something else should be fixed other than what you have seen in this video. Comment it down below right now. Tell me what else needs to be fixed in this game. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that big fat like button. Hit that subscribe button if you also enjoy the video. And I have a lot of different videos on my channel, so if you are interested in them, you will see 4 different videos show up sometime very, very soon on the screen. You can click on any of those 4 videos. One will be recommended to you based on just, what videos you watch. YouTube recommends it themselves. And the other 3 are recommended by yours truly. So make sure you go ahead and click on one of those. Or go ahead and click that subscribe button. Again, if you are new, it will pop up on the screen. Peace out, guys.